Hello and welcome back to another unboxing. Today's night, myself, Victor, and joining me is TJ. Today's game that we are unboxing is Direwild, which I just got from Kickstarter. Funded it back in the 1st of December.
It has been a little while. Vic's been telling me about this one for a bit. And
Yeah.
I've been following along, just watching the pretty artwork more than anything.
Absolutely. So it came today. TJ's come straight over to unbox it, and we'll be taking close-ups. But first of all, my friend...
Just to blurb you off the back of the box here, welcome to Direwild. Direwild is a hostile place inhabited by various clans. Each clan was led by heroes called animists. These heroes could summon the creatures of the Direwild to aid their clan. During a clan war, a clan was destroyed that was led by the animist Khan. Khan survived and strove to grow strong enough to end all the clan warfare. Khan willingly sacrificed his humanity for power and soon justified destroying all other clans in an effort to bring peace. Years into his rule, Khan's minions roam the Direwild and only a few scattered clan heroes remain. These last heroes have banded together, but will their combined power be enough to defeat Khan and his minions?
Stay tuned to find out. All right, let's dig in.
So this is the first time we've cracked open this box other than Vic pulling the plastic off it
left
just
the
before we
mean
started
sheen.
shooting.
It left the bad sheen. So yeah, it's
And it
a
is
pretty
really high quality.
Yeah, it's a good box. It was pretty bland.
So you don't get many white game boxes these days.
No, dig in, my friend.
Ooh, look at these shiny. Wow,
All
all
right.
sorts of stuff in here.
So there's obviously the two books. We'll be showing close-ups of all this stuff. Book 1, intro and setup. Book 2, gameplay. So yeah, they're a bit. They're nice. They're nice art on the books. Don't see many square rule books, do we?
No, they're a little unusually shaped, but I
Yeah.
suppose it makes sense for the box format and everything. Now, one of the cooler parts I've just pulled out here, now this is exclusive to, I believe that they refer to it as a limited edition or something like that, as well as the Kickstarted ones. It has an actual set of miniatures.
Yeah, so you don't always get the miniatures of it.
No, unless you're paying the primo version of the game. But it does come with a collection of miniatures representing the heroes and a few other bits and pieces.
Do you want to pull some out?
Yeah, I'll just...
And see the quality of them. That's the most important thing. No need for zoom ins.
Yeah, these are like surprisingly high quality.
What about the more
little mini
flimsier
sculpts
looking
and stuff?
ones?
So you got, I don't know, a little weird roby dude there.
If you were to even remotely step on that, it's going to break. But
Oh yeah, they're
very light, but they feel like a good quality.
no, they're actually pretty substantial for their size and weight and everything. You got a cool little Goliathy dude with ginormous hands there.
Yeah, it's badass.
Standard versions of the game come, well, all versions of the game come with it, but standard version has a bunch of character cutouts
So they're the actual
and your turn
cutouts.
counters. So yeah, normally that's what you'd be using to represent your player.
But because again, Kickstarter edition, I get the actual figures.
We get all the shiny, fancy, cool stuff.
All right, I've unboxed many plastic crap over here. Plastic within plastic. So this is a saved game box.
Yep.
So I'm assuming, after you've played a little bit, you can save the game.
Yeah, it's a rather unique sort of system, really, that actually does let you save again. There's not too many board games come with that sort of a feature.
Yeah, nothing too special in these cards. I think it's just a feature to help you save the actual game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Otherwise, oops.
So it's got a bunch of divider cards and things like that, so you can keep creatures organized and how they're built and all that sort of thing. Because as you play through the game, you'll summon a creature, you can attach upgrades to them, try and make them more powerful and whatnot as you dungeon crawl your way through trying to defeat Khan.
Yep. And then actually, we should probably get Khan here to play this.
Yeah, that's a good idea. See if we can get Khan in to beat him.
Yeah, so I have a bunch of cards here, ability cards, so when damaged, so combat cards, I guess, any remaining damage. So just your generic item cards.
It looks like they're literally all Khan related too, so that must be his health deck or damage deck.
So minion level 4. Just more. I mean, the cards, there's nothing major going on here, but here's some enemies, so you've got enemy cards.
Obviously, we'll throw a few of these into the cutaway for you so you can have a closer look at some of the details.
So yeah, there's
very nice artwork. That's one thing I'm very impressed with a lot of these Kickstarter games.
the best artwork.
Yeah,
Well, that's the way they
effort
get
art.
Kickstarted in the first place. If there's not nice
Suppose
artwork,
if it looks like
artwork.
crap, you're not going to buy it, are you?
No, and separately in another little tiny packet were these 3 cards too. So once again, we'll be taking close-ups that you'll be looking at now. Yeah, so these must be extra
Some exclusive edition creatures or something like that. And then you've got just all sorts of dividers and things like that to keep everything apart. Now, the game itself does feature over 150 creatures, so there's some hella combinations to be had in there. Got your general move reference cards and things like that. Again, really, really nice artwork, really thick cardstock too, and really well printed, so these should hold up to a fair amount of play.
Your dividers, standard dividers by the looks of it. But it looks like this game's going to be really easy to pack away.
It does all pack back down really nicely,
really
which is
nicely.
nice, because sometimes you unbox a game or pull it out to play and then nothing goes back in where it's supposed to.
No, nothing at all.
So I'm pretty sure I've got like a dozen Monopoly sets scattered around my house from trying to put them back together and just going, screw it.
Oh my god.
Looks like we've got some character cards here.
Look how much I took a game board out and there's like
There's
10
so
more
much
packets.
stuff. so much stuff.
So you got character boards. Here, chuck us one of
I
those.
suppose best thing to say about the art would be, yes, it is very, very nice, but it is very typical of a lot of Kickstarter games recently, that sort of hybrid Western anime kind of look.
Yeah, cell shaded a little bit
A little
too.
bit sort of cell shady. That's not a complaint on my part by any stretch. I actually really like the art style.
Yeah, it makes you want to play it.
It does, yeah. It makes it look like a decent game while still being fun sort of thing. It's not all dark and grim like some things can be.
No, absolutely not.
Obviously, if that's appropriate, then, well, that's what you want. But
So I've got some boards here. So it
looks
looks
like they make up the
you've got your grid.
the parts of the forest.
Yeah, your typical grid sort of movement. I think these are chapter. So this is chapter 2, chapter 1. Yep, so you've got some cool boards there. Plus, I've actually also got the game board, which I've never seen before. So
it's got unfold and whoop. As always, it's folded into about 1 billion pieces.
So I think this is
God,
the
it's huge.
actual whole game board.
So there you go, yep.
You play on this actual game board.
Yep. And you can see we've got chapter 3 card there. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's your chapter stage cards.
And I do like this sort of setup. It makes it easy to play it because you know
it
where
really
you're
does.
placing everything. Cause,
There's something to be said for a decent playmat or board for a game.
yeah, because the way the game's made is they expect you to place it in a certain position.
Exactly.
So by having that already, they save you a lot of problems.
Sort of streamlines and smooths out the whole thing.
Some cubes. I'm assuming
A whole bunch of magic gems.
currency
which-
maybe.
This isn't crack rock, people. Give us a break.
Player stands, normal 6-sided dice.
Good old D6s.
Let's get into
Let's
some
look
of
at
these.
card decks.
Let's skip forward a little bit to when we've unwrapped them.
Fast forward rapidly.
Yeah.
Having a look through. Oh, look at that. First card I found's a kitten.
Aww. Got to show a close up of that.
And
So
that's definitely going to be a close up.
what box are you looking at? The
says
Clan
Bloodmaker with Esma and Faust, the 2 characters from that particular clan. And this is their starting deck that contains 3 puppies, 4 kittens, and 2 Zolo sloths. Whatever the hell a Zolo sloth
And I'm
is.
looking at the Clan Shadowleaf with Vale and Romy. Oh, the kittens are so cute.
Yeah, the artwork on these is really, really
And
adorable.
they're all different. So here I've got 5 kittens, and each kitten is different. They're not all like just duplicates.
There's a little tabby.
There's a
little
few
ginger.
duplicates, but there's different. Like they haven't just been half-assed.
Yeah, no, it's
They've-
not just one kitten 24 times.
No,
it's
they've-
actually a bunch of different ones.
They've gone the whole mile with it, which is nice.
It's always nice to see those little touches of effort in a game.
Yeah, for sure. So that was our unboxing. Let us know if you have any advice for us in future unboxings as well. Feedback is always welcome. So that was Direwild from Ironhorde Games. You'll see more of this game on our channel in the future, so make sure you subscribe. Thanks for joining me, TJ.
No worries. Thanks for having me once again.
That's right. Unboxing's probably the funnest part.
It really is. I love playing with new unboxed shining stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, again, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, see ya.
Catch.
I'm coming home.